In the Weather Center at Local 4, I'm meteorologist Kit Cloninger here with your forecast for today and for the weekend and look ahead at the next week. But today we've got a lot of snow on the way already. Temperatures starting off not too bad. The past several days have been bitterly cold. Now we're just downright cold, but we're looking at those temperatures outside right now. 15 degrees here in the Quad Cities, 14 for Clinton and Geneseo, 10 for Galena right now, and 15 out there in Iowa City. So a lot of cool temperatures out there. Looking across the upper Midwest, though, we've got a lot of temperatures warmer than where they have been the past several days. Over the past week, we've had a bit of a warming trend where those temperatures actually were a little bit warmer. Last week, we had a 52-degree high here in the Quad Cities last Tuesday. We dropped nearly 60 degrees to Tuesday of this week, and now we've actually warmed up a little bit to 15 degrees. So very cold still. Definitely keep that in mind as you're heading out the door, but temperatures off to our north are very cold, and these are going to be sinking down to the south. And here in the Midwest, we're going to be seeing temperatures very cold like we haven't seen already this week. Satellite and radar right now shows this Alberta Clipper system already getting to the Quad Cities area, and here at the end of the radar loop, it looks pretty messy to start out, but then there's this swath of very heavy snow that's going to be coming to the Quad Cities very soon. Looking at the surface features of this system, we've got a lot of cold air coming in behind this cold front that just came through the other day. Low pressure system over the Great Lakes, low pressure system over the high plains behind me here, and a couple of very small ridges that are feeding into this whole system. So looking at the winds right now, we have virtually no wind, so no wind chill. That's a good thing right now. But those low pressure systems off to our north and east, that's pulling air into the low pressure. To our west, pulling air into the low pressure. But then the high pressure to our south and to our north is converging and diverging the winds right over top of us, so we have no wind. So a pretty cool setup with that. Doesn't happen very often. Now, with the winter storm that's coming today, we have a winter weather advisory stretching from South Dakota all the way through Ohio, and then here in the Metro Quad Cities, from Cedar Rapids to the Quad Cities and out through Princeton, we do have a winter storm warning. So that means that we're going to be seeing a lot of heavy snow very quickly. And so just definitely need to take the proper precautions for that. Looking right now on our pinpoint Doppler radar, we see we've had snow across our area for the past couple of hours already, and that's going to be increasing and getting into the Quad Cities very soon. Looking right now in our southern hometowns, Galesburg has been seeing snow for a little bit over a half hour. Looking towards the west, though, Fairfield, Washington, and Mount Pleasant, they were seeing quite a bit of snow earlier. Now it's beginning to taper off a little bit, but the heavier snow is going through Cedar County right now. Just south of Tipton, we've got that heaviest band of snow right now, so it's going to accumulate very quickly. And this band, you see, it's making a beeline straight for the Quad Cities here, so it will be getting here very soon. As soon as the snow starts, it'll start to pick up, and we'll be seeing those really big fluffy flakes accumulate very rapidly. Looking at the futurecast right now, this is the European model. It's been pretty consistent, but it's sort of dropped down a little bit on the totals this morning. We're looking at around 3 inches right now here in the Quad Cities according to this model, but again, it had been showing up to 4 inches at many points in the forecast period earlier this day and yesterday. Looking at our in-house model, it sort of dropped south of the region, and it's been consistently south of our Quad Cities metro, still showing upwards of 3.5 to 4 inches to our southern hometowns. So depending on where that heavy band sets up, which you saw, it was right over Tipton and Cedar County, that's going to be where those heavier bands are. So I think this model is a little bit off, a little bit too far south. We're probably going to be seeing those heavy snow totals right here in the Quad Cities. So a large swath of 3 to 5 inches across much of the Quad Cities area. Outside of our area where the snow doesn't quite reach, we're going to be seeing just a trace of snow to an inch. So not a whole lot is going to accumulate in that transitionary zone of anywhere from 1 inch to 3 inches, and possibly some places could pick up to 6 inches according to the National Weather Service. Today our high will be right around 15 degrees, so we're almost there already, and it's going to cool down very quickly overnight after those temperatures, after those snow showers clear out. That'll be clearing around 10 o'clock here in the Quad Cities. It'll be out of our area by midnight, but looking on the 10-day forecast, New Year's is coming up, and it looks like we're going to start off 2018 bitterly cold with wind chills in the -30-degree range possible. those actual air temperatures in the negative teens, but it does eventually warm up into the lower 20s. So we are going to be seeing temperatures eventually warm up, but we do have that winter storm warning here for the Quad Cities area. So definitely keep it tuned in here on Local 4 News and Fox 18 News today. Meteorologist Ash Simpson will be in a little while to keep an eye on this system as it comes in. Right now, I'm meteorologist Kit Cloninger here with your forecast. Thanks for watching.